on, guys. I took myself out of my I don't even know how I did that, but I kicked myself out of the studio. So how is everybody? Now I have to add my other camera. Sorry about this. Hang on. Okay. So how is everybody? Is everyone safe? I've been watching the news and watching Facebook here and there, but today was a little crazy and I'm not so ready. So we're going to have to cut everything today on the spot, but I do have a sample. Okay, we're going to make this fun little book, this fun little accordion book out of just one die, really. So I hope that you will stick around. Hey, there's Glum, Laura, Pia, how are you? Jennifer, Isabel, Leslie, there's Karen, Marion, Diane. Good to see you guys. Who else is here? There's Liz, Kathleen. Oh, good. Good to see you, Kathleen. All right. Oh, there's Avril. I hope you're feeling better, Avril. And Joellen, Brenda. Hey, there's Dorothy. Good to see you guys. Stamps too much. Oh, it's Barbara. Okay. Wasn't here Tuesday because you went to a concert. Oh. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you got in there. Hi, Sheila, Ruby Lily. What a pretty name. Okay, so yes, you're getting there. Okay, that's good. Ugh, I hate being sick. Anyway, today has been nuts, but hopefully things actually, they're not going to come down because we figured out, hey, Sharon Betts, you know, my sister in North Carolina, well, we, Hayward and I are going to go down and help out a little. So we're leaving on Sunday and then we're coming back Wednesday because I've got a leather class that I hope you come to. It's going to be really fun. We're going to do small gifts for the holidays. So we're, I think, going to do 3 projects. So anyway, that's a week from Thursday. So I'm kind of trying to get everything done before I leave on Sunday because I wasn't really planning. I was going to have next week for designing. And anyway, you know, it's all going to work out. But we're babysitting this weekend. And anyway, it's going to be nuts. It is not a sweater. It's kind of a light, kind of sweatery. It's crisp up here. Feels good. 67 this morning. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what I only just went outside and it was beautiful. Hi, Kim DeLang from Holland. Lang is my maiden name, L-A-N-G. So maybe we're related many places, many connections ago. So anyway, it has been a crazy day and I'm trying to, 47. Whoa, you had a frost. Oh man. Wow. So this is such an easy project. I thought I'm going to do this. I was kind of waiting for the release party, but I thought I'm just going to do it now. I'm using some really fun Sizzix paper. It's called 10 Festive Colors. So I like it because it says festive. Hi, Amy Powers. 6 degrees. Good Lord. Lang is also a great yarn company. Really? I don't know Lang. Huh. I know calendars. No relation. Anyway, so this has some really pretty colors in it. There, it says holiday, but like one of the colors is this, which I forgot to take out. I mean, I don't connect hot pink, but why not? So I have 4 colors that I'm going to make my little book out of. And then I made these little like bookmarks. And I think they're just the right size for this book. It was really fun to make. So I thought you guys might like to do that with me. So just a couple more things. The other thing was we're doing the Bella Holiday Craftathon, not this week, but the week after. So I had to get all my kits done and I didn't have them done. So I called my Debbie. I called my Debbie and she came over and we got all of our kits done. So these are available over in my Etsy store. If you're coming to Bella Holiday Craftathon, the holiday craftathon. I have a link somewhere. It's on my page. If you want to come to it, it's really going to be fun. I was on a call last night with Tiffany and Anne and God, my brain. What was the other one? Amanda. She has the cutest lights. Anyway, we were on a call or on a video last night. So if you want to hear more about it, you can go over and take a look at that. But anyway, that's coming up. So I had to get those done. I'm teaching in California. I'm changing my projects. It's a mess. So I have a lot to do, but I still thought this would be fun for us to make. Okay. So I apologize. I didn't cut them out ahead of time. I was gonna, but we'll just do it together. Langyarns.com. Oh, more popular in Europe. Oh, okay. That's why. Well, I am Irish and German, so I don't know. Hi, Teresa. Oh, good. I like to hear that. You just discovered and you've been playing around with journal and pocket notebook dies. Those are fun ones. Oh, good. Well, welcome, Teresa. We have a very nice group here. I'd invite you to join the Eileen Hull fan club, too. That's where we all go and kind of show what we're working on. If we have any questions, you can ask questions there. You can, show what you're doing. We always love to see that. So go ahead over and join if you want. You would not be alone. We have like 8.4 thousand people in there. Okay, so let's get going on this. So I showed you the paper I'm using. This die is called the Floral Pocket and Paper Clips. This is a new one. Also, we have a week from Tuesday, we have our release party. So don't forget about that. We're going to have tons of samples. We're going to have the team on the live, and I hope you come to that. That's on the 22nd. So come and watch that. We'll try to keep it not too long, but we get going. It's hard to shut us up, but you can always watch on replay. So let me look on my thing here. So was anybody in the storm? I hope. Yeah, BYOB. You might need it. I watched it last night, and man, that was crazy. And I'm just glad I live where I live, but not saying that you can't have it here too. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and switch the cameras. So I'm just going to start cutting while we talk, okay? So if you're down in Florida or somewhere, tell us what you saw, if there was anything. All right, so first let me just say, I took my die and I measured it, and I thought, can I get 3 going this way? Because I think if I do it lengthwise, I can only, I could get 4, actually. Let's go that way. All right, so I'm just going to, this is the A5 size, so it's 8 1/4, not 8 1/2. So I'm just going to do it at 4 1/8, whatever. 4 inches, fine. I'm going to cut them all into strips, and then we're just going to cut all our dies so we can talk as we go. But do these colors seem Christmassy to you? I don't know that I love. I don't know. I kind of don't mind that. Wait, what's our other color? We gotta have aqua in here. Yeah. So I think those are okay. But anyway, you can make them any color you want, All right, so we're all cut down. So let's just bring our machine over and start cutting. Honestly, I made this project a couple weeks ago, and I can't remember, but I think I did 2 at a time. So let's give it a try. You kind of like those colors? This green bugs me a little, but yeah, okay. Well, when I put the book together, I didn't mind them. Let's just say that. And usually I don't like to make the same project again, but what I'm thinking is if I want to add on to that other book, I can, because they're the same size. So let's try this and see if I can do 2 at a time. Kind of think I did. Doesn't feel bad. I might do it twice just to make sure. I don't think it cut it. Let's see. It's a very simple shape, so I think we'll be good. It does look olive green. Yeah, this should be fine. I can still use that score line. I can see it, so I could even go over it on I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's on there. I could go over it with a score blade. And oh, I cut it wrong. Shoot. I should have. Okay, here's another one. So I should have started. I already messed it up. Oh well, I have more paper. So what I did was I overlapped them. You know, I try to get the most I can out of the paper, but sometimes I mess it up. Let's try it with one pass and see if it goes. Hey, Mary. Don't love that type of green, but together they look okay. Yeah, it looked kind of modern to me. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't want to say, I'm not going to say what I think of, but yes, I'm still, so I can roll that through in one pass, and I'm gonna. Okay, so this one I would put this way, so you can reuse that corner there. And then down here, I could actually do one of these, and I'll get a double. Is that how, yeah, that's good. What else can I get? I still have these pieces here, so I could do, I don't think it's going to fit through two of those, but I could do some flowers. Maybe not two. This maybe could go that way. Now I'm getting crazy. This is what takes the time. I don't like them to overlap. I did that one time, and it kind of impressed the edge of the other die on the one that was next to it, and it didn't, you know, it stayed there. All right, we're moving along here. Sorry about that. I wanted to cut it ahead of time, but just too many things on the list today. Yeah, see, that one didn't cut all the way through the second one. So I wouldn't do it with anything that's not like straight edges. We could put our flower back on there and cut it again, but I'm not doing it right now. So I'm happy that the storm was not as bad as they thought, even though I was looking at the roof of that dome, whatever that was for, where they were going to house the worker people, the rescue people. Man, it was just shredded up, but I guess it moved at the last minute. Oh, how scary would that be? Charlotta, hey Christy. That's probably the color description you were thinking of too. It does kind of go, but yeah, I'm not quite sure. I like an apple green that has a little bit too much yellow in it for me, but you know, there's like a million shades of green. So and they have another pack, dirty yellow. Yeah, now I'm going to save these scraps because it's a nice little square, and I can cut some of my little tags that I might want to do. So I'm saving these pieces, and I'm just going to cut one more set. Well, that's all I have left. So I'll cut one more set of this, and then we can put it together, and it's done. I mean, really easy and quick. And I think this would be fun to do with kids. They could cut this. You know, it's not a complicated shape. It pops right out. And they would have fun gluing it together, although my grandchildren like to tape everything. They could go through a roll of tape a day. The last time they were here, Not this past time, but the one before that. We all went to the Dollar Tree, which is now getting to be like an annual event. And two of them, well, I think one of them picked out a roll of Scotch tape, and then the other one saw it, and then they did. There were at least 2 or 3 rolls of Scotch tape. And when they left, everything I looked at was taped on my refrigerator. Pieces of paper were taped. It was crazy. The things they think are fun just wouldn't occur to me, but I do like tape. All right, so we have some left over for our little tabs. And let's start putting this together, and we can take a break and cut some more, okay? Love Dollar Tree. Yes, I bet. Oh, Christy, this is called, it's a new one. It's called the Floral Pocket and Paper Clips. And that's what it looks like, which is a lot of stuff on there, but it works with the mini album. And here are the pieces to it. So this is the Floral Pocket. Thank you for saying that. So in case you don't even know who I am and you've wandered in here, you know what things are. So this is one of the October release dies. And I was kind of going through each one and kind of seeing what I had in mind for it. And then I hope that you'll show us what you're looking at. But I have been doing a lot of junk journaling lately, and everybody likes these hidden paper clips. So that's what this and this one are. And I want to do a whole thing on the hidden paper clips. We did some last year, but we did them in a kind of different way. So, but they're really fun. You can also use them as just like a little bookmark. So if you take this piece here, wait, let me show you. You can, oh, I used this piece, sorry. This piece right here. You can put that inside when you cut it. They're kind of interchangeable, but yeah, you would lay that down, line that up, and you can do it either way, this way, or you can do it that way. On here, I did the rounded part at the top. So you get a different look with each one, but you cut it so that there is a slit. Oh, that one I used the rounded one. Okay. Where's the one I just had? This one. So there I used this way. So you can mix and match these, okay? So these are for the end though. Okay, so let's just start putting it together. All you need is your glue, really. That's what I used. Put them together. And yeah, it was a fun little album. Let me put it here, because I had another idea for finishing it off. And then you're just going to fold these. So you could use your bone folder if you wanted. I was using it up when we were, I got one over here. This is one of those Teflon ones. And it's nice because it's got this square at the end. And also, the reason I got it was, and I didn't really even notice that I was having a problem with it, but they were saying that if you, sometimes when you burnish something, it gets like shiny, and this doesn't do that. So now I'm noticing on my second layer that I went off a little, so just keep an eye on that. If you want to lay it out on your scoring board and just rescore it, you can do that, but I think that's fine. You know, so we're just going to do a stack of these and fold them up. So let's you can just chat while I'm doing it. Oh, thank you for the link. Very good. Made it through good old Milton. Oh, good. I was wondering, Cindy. I was wondering about the store. How did that do? Because I saw your house was all right. But what was the category by the time it got to your house? because I saw that I think it was like a 3 when it touched down. The way that you know you have it right is this corner here, and that would match. So you don't even really need to line it up. Yes, there are a lot of new pieces, a lot of pieces in this set, and that's kind of what I like about it, because it's almost like they're different dies. Like you get a lot to play with, and concentrate on one or the other. See what all you can do with all of it. All right, I'm just going to fold these. It's driving me crazy. Yeah, see, you don't even need the scoring board, really. And when I was designing it, I should have made it a little thicker, but I think, see, we have to fit them on these templates. So it's either, make it more expensive and put it on a bigger template, or have a little bit tinier tab here and, have it all fit on that and get a lower price. So I was trying to squeeze it on there. And we did. And it doesn't take a lot to, if this was a little longer, you're not going to gain that much. So you have lots of, you love lots of dies, more creativity, fun. Yes. Yeah, because, you just think of things. You have it sitting there. Oh, I could do that. I could do that. So was anybody else glum that size is all out of dies? Uh-oh. Well, now the independent stores should have my dies. Some do. I don't know. If they order them, there should be some stores. Now, Cindy is at Crafting in the Nest, and I don't know if she has them yet, but you might be able to get them from her. And if you're in the UK, I know that Susan at Country View Crafts has them. In fact, somebody got them before me. They were like, it was like the same day as the release. It seemed like the first, they already had them in the UK. How did that happen? So, all right, I'm almost done, guys. And you don't have to make this many if you don't want to. But I wanted to have an even number just because I have a little pattern going. So it'll be easy to know where each thing goes. So I didn't score them all, but you could go ahead and do that. It feels better if you do. They lay nice and flat. Now I just squeezed out something. Anyway, what I do is I grab all the ones that are the same color, put them in a pile so I have them. All right, there's my red, there's my green. Aqua. Well, I have 4 of these, but anyway. Okay, so I've got all of my pieces. Now I'm going to take mine and just go through how you put it together. So easy. You just take your first one that you want on the cover. So let's do red this time. And you just take the one that you want to go under it. Yeah. So this one has the pocket at the bottom. And you just lay it on top, and then you're going to have a whole little pocket album here. So you can put all kinds of stuff in these little pockets. You can put photos, little, like even an advent calendar. What I like is how this stripe comes out. I just think it looks so bright and cheerful. Yes, Sharon Curtis will be on Hobby Maker next week. And she has some beautiful samples, guys. So go and check that out. I'm going to just lay this out here. So let's see. Oh, I didn't use pink last time. So I have to think about that. Do I want to use pink? Or I could switch pink out for the green. Nah. What do you think? You guys like the pink and the red? Let me know. Put it in the chat. I'm going to glue a couple together, and by the time I get there, I'll know what you say. All right, so I'm just putting glue down here, glue here. And I'm going to lay that on my green. And that's going to give us this fun little stripe. When we put our next one, whoops, just match up the corners. So you might want to put something under here because I see I'm getting glue on it. I didn't put it down right. Yay, how hard is this? I made it in like 10 minutes the first time. It's not coming up to where I want. What the heck? There we go. Now I need more glue, I think. Red, green, pink, blue would look good. Do you think? No pink and red. You're loving it? Blue, pea soup, green, red, pink. Uh-oh. Red, green, pink, blue. All right, so you think I should put all those colors in? That was my question. I didn't know about the pink and red. Now, you do want to keep this flat because, you know what? That's going to be sticking out wrong. I'm going to glue this together again. I should have gotten it right first time. But all right, now I'm going to concentrate. All right, corner to corner. It really is not that hard. What the heck is wrong with me? I think I'm afraid it's going to go off the page here, and I don't want it to do that. But I have plenty of room. Okay, here we go. Because it is kind of important to keep it flat. It may be that because I'm seeing a little green down here, it might be one of the secondary ones that I folded under, and it was a little too short. All right, let me see. Yeah, all of the colors. Yes, put all the colors in. Just put pink next to blue and green. I agree on that. Yes. All right, so that means I gotta do pink now so it doesn't go next to the red. Okay. Got it. You know what I'm gonna do is just fold this over and keep that there. All right, it is kind of cheerful. Whoa. All right, that wasn't good. I got. All right, well, it was a good day to make kits, but I don't know about a good day to make a project. I'm trying to think of all the things that I need to bring to my sisters because we need to do her husband's office has mold in it, so we need to bring like drywall stuff, which I don't know how to do. I think I'm going to wind up helping her in the kitchen, like reorganize. But, you know, I don't want to get down there and like they don't have drywall. So I'm trying to figure out. The funny thing was, I said, go down and check your freezer because maybe it works, you know. Her freezer was floating around in the water in her basement and it had dried out. So she went and plugged it in and it works. I said, don't blow yourself up or electrocute yourself, but it worked. So we don't need to get a freezer. So I was thinking we would be bringing that down. The other thing is we have to bring a mattress because my other sister's going and she only has one extra bed. So we're going to sleep out in the car. And so we're bringing a mattress and it's going to be nuts. anyway, it's coming along here, don't you think? All right, so I'm just going to repeat these so I don't have any annoying things next to each other. That's good. So let's just add a little to here. Glue to mold. I know, that's the thing. If you don't get it, it's gonna get you. It's not gonna go away. So we need like saws, and I think we're gonna bring the drywall because I would imagine there's a lot of mold down there. And that way we don't have to, you know, go around and try to find it. We'll just have it and we can patch it. And the other thing, her firewood got like scattered all over her yard, so we'll be collecting that because she's got a wood stove that she heats her house with pretty much. And bring bleach. Yes, yes, that is on the list. Gross, and I hate the smell of that, but does a good job. Yeah, when we were Hayward was trying to sell Ray's house up in New Jersey because they had a flood. He had a crawl space in the base. Well, it wasn't even a basement. It was just like a storage area below the garage. And he went in there and had bleach, no ventilation. I mean, he had fans, but I mean, man, that stuff just, I worry about that. So we're bringing masks and all that junk. So I'll try to do some, I don't know. I'll see what I can do from there. It's a beautiful place, like so pretty in the mountains, but I don't know what it looks like now. So find out. I'm glad my husband's going. I didn't think he could because he's working, but he said, "Oh, I can switch around." He's just a good guy. So, my sister's husband died 2 years ago, so she hasn't had some stuff done in the house. You know, her son is there, but he's got his own place, and you know, you hate to keep bugging him, but anyway, I'm just blabbing away. Great use of the RV. Well, I thought about it, but I don't know how those roads are going to be. And I don't know if I can get through. I mean, I did think about it. All right, what we should do is also fold this and make sure it's going to fold. So we're going to accordion fold it. Yep, see, I didn't do that, but we'll just have to fudge that a little bit. All right, well, it's not the best. But you know what happens when I see it's kind of off a little? But what I do is take out my scoring tool, as long as this is not too high, and you can kind of nudge it a little and then press and just kind of reshape it a little bit. And what I'm thinking that I'm going to put on the front of this one is that little flower piece. So that'll cover that spot that's not, you know, right. That's what I'm thinking. So, all right, we've done, let's do one more repeat because we've got these left to go. But you see, you know, this is not anything hard. It's just keeping it straight, I guess. Whoops. Yeah, this I'm having a little bit more trouble with it starting because it seems to be collecting junk. So I put a glue dot on my thing here and I just stick my pin in there. So if I have to, I don't have to go searching for a pin. But really, it's working pretty well. I do like it. So I should have been checking every time to make sure that this is going to fold right. So that one looks all right. But I'm going to get that flat. And get the green. I do like those two colors together. I think they're pretty. You know, the yellow on there doesn't look as too much. I am a master of covering mistakes. A master of covering mistakes, yes. Well, that's a good way to be because they happen along the way. But I think this would be cute for like little photos at Christmas, or what I was starting to say before, I think, was the advent calendar, because if you do 12 of these, wait, I'll show you. On the other side, you know, these can be a page too. So you could do little treats in these pockets, and then like on alternating days, you could have something like a verse or something on the other side. See, that one's coming up. So you got to make sure it doesn't dry out. I'll have to go back through these and make sure I got them all. Mistakes are actually design opportunities. Yes, they are. All right, so how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I do want to do 12, because if I did this for an advent calendar, I would want 12 so that the other side would be 24, you know? Is that right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, okay. I'm going to keep going if that's all right with you guys. You don't have to watch if you don't want to. Is that right? Did I mess that up? Yes, I did. I should have done, oh well. Well, it'll be Amish, where no one is perfect but God, and they put a mistake in every quilt so that they're not claiming to be perfect. So I'm going to go with that. May not look so hot, because I might have to put a pink next to it. And that might not be good. Or I could rip it off. I like how that looks. Doesn't that look pretty? 12 times 100 pounds. Well, that would be nice. Oh, yeah. If you put money in there, yeah. Make a small book of envelopes. Yes, Diane, it is kind of that idea. And, you know, I love using old envelopes for stuff like that. Okay, I think I'm going to switch this out, and then I'll just do a pink, and I'll be done, right? I don't have any more green because I messed that up in the beginning. So, all right. Well, I would, if I did this again, I would pay more attention. But, you know, who cares? Put it wherever you are. It's a fun little book. I just want to have 12 pages. All right. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, I need one more. All right. Well, I'll put this one. And that's 12. All right. So we could do a little advent calendar. Or photos would be fun. You know, the little wallets, you can get them printed. If you put them in, I think it's at Walgreens, you can make, it's either a 5x7 or maybe 4x6. But you can put 4 photos on one page, so they make them little, and then they would fit. I think I have one, not too far away. Wait, I'll show you. Let me just put something on that. Yeah, this really, those corners are not resting so hard. But these are, I found this the other day. This is Daniel, Nora, Catherine, and Hunter. So I made a little tiny book out of paint chip. But if you look at it, wait, I think I have some more here. Just grabbing some photos. Oh, that's my mom. And that's Chris and somebody. There's Mom and Nora. So anyway, if we cut this, you know, it's not the right orientation, but, well, actually, it might fit either way. No, it should go, oh, it's a little bit tall. No, you know what? It was caught up on that little hinge there thing, that tab. So it does fit in there. You might have to trim it down a little. Look at how cute. Anyway, Mom is doing good. She, well, had a bad day the other day, but we all have bad days. So, you know, you could put it there. Well, it would depend on the picture, but, you know, it's a cool idea. Now, this does not seem finished. So that's what happened at the back. I was like, how am I going to finish that? So I just left it and then I folded it over because I thought you could have a pocket here and a pocket here. I didn't glue it down because I thought I might continue it, and I still might, but I think that's enough. But, you know, if you did, you could use the numbers and do 1, like 1, 3, 5, you know, and then on the back do 2, you know, so they'd kind of have to hunt around for each day, which would be fun. So anyway, that's, yeah, my mom was, sometimes she is difficult. My sister, I feel bad for her. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. That's the front. Is that right? Well, you can make the front be wherever you want. Yeah, there we go. So see, it kind of shifted around a little. We'll just get that board out again and reshape it. It just happens when you stack paper, it's hard to get it the same place every time. So don't worry if yours does that. Your folds are a little more flexible than you think. So just kind of smush it around, make it go where you want. You could crop it a little. Yes, you could crop the photo. That's what I was thinking, Lynn. Okay, now what I want to do for this cover is, now on this one, I put a little butterfly. That's from the Charms pack. But on this one, I thought I'm going to use the colors of the pieces from that die. So I've got this paper over here left over. So I was just going to cut one of these and put this on the front. So it's on red. So could do that. Could do the green. Could do the pink. I wouldn't do the pink. This to me is a holiday one, but if I didn't want it to look holiday-ish, I would probably do it out of this one. And if I wanted a Christmassy theme, see, I think I'm going to do this. That always wins. But you can see there's a lot of possibilities for this. So I'm just going to cut up this little piece here. Actually, you know what? If we centered it, this piece could still be used for, like, with a window. I'll show you what I mean. Whoa. She's avoiding the baby poop. How did you know? No, I didn't have oh, I do have enough of it. I just don't like it. Oh, it's a little off, but oh, it's not too bad. See, if you put like a little piece of acetate in here, that could be a little window, you know, or like a bookmark or something. So I already have a background, so I'm just going to pop these out. This. And I also have that little bird. I've got a bunch of bunch of pieces here. In fact, the bird might be cute, like perched on something. Little cardinal, maybe. Doesn't really look like a cardinal. So I only used one pass with this, and it's doing fine. That's always nice. I say that, and now it's sticking. What would you guys put in here? You might have been putting suggestions, and I haven't been watching. Put a photo in the window. That would be cute. Yes. You know, they do 4x4 squares, too, but that's a little big. But you could chop that down, too. Let me use my pokey tool here. I really like that. And I usually keep these centers. The rest I don't. Unless I'm going to glue it back in. And that's kind of a cool effect. Yeah, that's pretty. That really is pretty. I'm glad I did that. All right, so I'm just going to put a little glue around here. This might be a thing to use those little dots, you know, that folder that's got the sticky dots, or I can't remember the name of it. But, or I've seen people that like put glue like that and then they tap, you know, and then you can peel it off your hand when you're done. So I'm just going to center that. That's pretty. You know, kind of a different look. Not too much. And you could do it as just as a book. See, I got glue in there, so try not to do that. You know, you could kind of bind it. Like if you put a little glue back here, that'll keep those two pages together. Then it'll be self-binding, and you've got a fun little book. You could put a spine on it, or just leave it like this, or do the accordion and then have this same whole other side here that you can make something else out of, or put little art on there or whatever. Sponge in plastic container full of glue and top cutouts on this. Oh, tap cutouts on the sponge. That's a good idea. I think it's called sticky folio. Yes, I have one, Carrie, or Care. Care? How do you say that? I think I asked you that before. Snowman? Oh, the bird. Bird could sit there or here. I don't know what color to make them. Or you could do like list. You know, you could put a list for each day to do. That's what I mean for like advent calendar. Like, you know, start your Christmas cards. Day 2, make sure you have all the stuff for your cookies. Day 3, this could be recipes. I mean, you'd have to fold them. They're pretty small for recipes, but still you could. You know, I would love to have a book of lists because I respond to that. Sometimes late, but I try to check everything off because I think it's fun to check things off a list. The other thing was these little pieces here. We didn't finish, so you know what? Let's cut a couple of them because we have leftover. So let's just do these. And for this, I'm going to use some of my tape here because these two pieces don't like to stick together. Yes, you could use Xyron. That would be the smartest. Yeah, or the, I mean, it's kind of overkill for the using the easy cut. So what I do is just kind of line it up whichever way. If I want my, you know, rounded part to be at the top, then this is going to be the little U so it can stick down on the page. So you would just lay that in there wherever you want, however tall you want your tab to be. And I kind of figured out I put this thing down first and then I adjust my larger piece to fit around it. It's just easier. And then take your, oh, advent calendar with stickers for kids. That would be cute. That would be so easy. You know, I was looking at Target the other day. They have those puffy stickers. They love them. If you can find the end of it, that is. Come on. Oh, there we go. ATCs. I don't know because it's 3 inches. I'm not sure that would fit an ATC. I think those are 2.5 by 3.5, but a mini ATC or a short ATC. Can't remember. Okay, so let's look at it. So the nice thing is this tape comes right off, so sometimes I just leave it there. And I do like that I made these little holes because when you go to stick those, see these holes I'm talking about? It makes it so that it won't tear as much. So if you were to put that there, it kind of rests in that little hole and it's, I don't know, it looks neater. So you can go that way. That kind of looks like Santa's belt, doesn't it? So, you know, you can decorate, you could stamp something here that would be revealed. You could stamp something up here or down here. You could put it the other way too, you know, so it's like this. And then you have a longer tab to write in. That's a different shape. So it's just kind of what you want to do. Let's try another one because that one I got kind of, maybe I should just do it here. It shouldn't be that hard. This might be a good thing for the magnetic plate. Well, whatever. Let's just have one for contrast. You have to run. Okay. All right, Glum. Thanks for coming. We're almost out of time anyway. Time's up. So, yeah. So here's the other version. Good seeing you, Glum. Oh, yeah. Okay. So either way. All right. So, guys, that is pretty much my project. I think it's fun. It's easy to do. It takes no brain. Oh, here's my other pieces, of course. Oh, and also, if you wanted to add in like a little shape, you could do that. You could cut a hole or, you know, cut a shape out of here and have another color behind it. What else did we do on here? That one's got, that's the little smiley face one. And this one is just got a little flower on it. So, you know, you can have it go either way, like that, or like that. And then on this side, you're going to have more of the design. So it's just depends on what you're making. Aren't these fun though? I have lots of ideas for these. So guys, time's up. That means bedtime. Yes. All right. Well, I'm out of here and I am going to be on the road. So I'll try to post some pictures. Tuesday, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a live from there so you can see what's going on. I just don't know what the situation is. If we're in the middle of something, a project or something, then, you know, that might not work, but we'll see. So I'm so happy to hear that those that were in Florida are doing okay. And if you have any problem, we're all thinking about you. Let us know if there's anything you need. If you lost something in all that weather, let me know because I have a ton of stuff. I would love to help somebody that doesn't have it. Anyway. All right, guys. All right, I'm heading out. Good. Well, thanks everybody for coming. Again, join the fan club. If you haven't, please like this if you're watching it on YouTube, and subscribe if you're on YouTube, and follow and all that stuff. That would be great. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon. Wish me luck. All right. Bye. Have a great weekend and hope that nothing bad happens. All right. Bye.